Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a small update of the markets. My name is Crypto Michael, and I'm providing daily market updates on this channel. So if you didn't see it yet, please subscribe to the channel and like this video so I can continue building this platform. Yesterday night we had our first live stream on Thursday, as that's the second date in the week that we're going to do those live streams. It was a pleasure to be doing it for you all. We had a record breaking of 430 viewers at some point, an average above 400, while 2 weeks ago we had like 280 viewers. So definitely happy to see all those people jumping in, and I'm glad that people are enjoying the content that I make. So thank you all for that. Summary on the price movements of Bitcoin in what we have seen is that we've had a breakdown below 18.5. So what I discussed previously is that there is a general uptrend going on at this point, which is seen by support resistance flips of the previous resistance zone. So in this case, what you want to see is that the area we have here, which is marked, is 18.5, and that should be holding if you want to continue having the bull trend, right? In this case we didn't, and we started to nosedive towards the level that I marked in general, which is around 17.2 to 17.5, and that provided a slight bounce on the markets. However, that slight bounce got immediately rejected at 18k, and we started to dive down further. Now, if we use the higher time frame chart, we can see that there are some critical levels that the market should be holding, which is this zone between 15.8 to 16.3. That should be holding as support in general, as that's one of the higher time frames marking points. We also have one around 13.6 to 14k, which is the high of the summer. It's not likely that we're going to break anywhere further than that towards 12k. I think that the 13.6 to 14k level is already the level that we're going to sustain support on, but it's something to watch. So we see that those marking points are 15.7 to 16.3, and we have a similar one around 14k as just provided here. But we decided to make the support at 16.3, as we can see. Bullish divergence implied. We did make the support hold at 16.4, through which we are rallying towards 17.4. As we can see, this is currently resistance 1, and there's a second resistance. So the second resistance is the area between 17.7 to 18k. What is the most likely to expect on lower time frames at this point? I do not expect a continuation in general to occur, but that's depending on whether we are holding 17k on this lower time frame zone. If we do not hold 17k, so this slight minimal range where we are acting in, we seem likely to be testing those 16.7 range. So then you are expecting a strategy like this, or the movements like this, and then I'll be providing interest around the area of 16.7. In general, after such an impulse wave down, it's trading, buying the dip or trading against and expecting an uptrend to go should be traded with a little bit of caution. But okay, if we do lose the 17k zone, we're going to see a drop down towards 16.7 and 16.6. That is the area that I'll be looking at for potential long buys. If we hold there, we might be testing this 74 again, and then we are likely going to test this 79 zone. 79 to 82 is the critical level that I do not expect to be breaking at this point. So if we start to zoom out a little bit, if we get towards this 16.7 area where we might be punting interest, and we get another bounce, then we clearly have that rising wedge construction, through which it is very likely that we're going to break down again in the next weeks to continue this correction. So the levels to watch on the lower time frames are quite critical, or quite clear, as I should say. Those are 16.7, 17k if you are actually a scalp trader, 17.4 as resistance, and then we've got the range over here around 17.8 to 18k as the next heavy resistance zone. So these are the levels that you should be watching. In 16.7, if that is lost, the higher time frame zone around 16k is still a very crucial level that we should be holding on to. Total market cap. We don't have too much to say on the total market cap as we are still following the plan. We got rejected around the 1.618 Fibonacci level. That rejection is providing us chances to be buying the dip in the coming period. Do not pinpoint me on the time frame of this correction, but there is indeed this zone around 450 billion of which we bounced as the first marking point, and the second marking point is the previous resistance zone around 400 billion. That could warrant a support resistance flip, identifying that then we're going to continue running in further up. As given the chart, the previous resistance zone of 400 billion has been resistance for 2 years, and now we finally broke through it. It seems very likely that we have to get a slight test of that range before we can actually continuing in the further upwards momentum. XRP, fast up, fast down is general the notion of XRP. Definitely a big move, and congratulations to everyone who was trading this one. It is a very massive move in just a few days. However, massive moves up are also going to be very volatile down, as there's not many marking points where you can actually buy XRP from. The only marking points you have is the range around 30 cents and the second one around 45 cents, through which this one is actually providing a buy the dip opportunity, as you can see. So in this case, we can see that 60 cents is lost on XRP. This concluded that we were going further down the line towards the area around 45 cents. Now we are making that upwards run. It's not likely that we're going to break 60 cents in one go, but at the point that 60 cents breaks and flips, we might be going to test the highs. If this range does not break, we're likely going to test the lows again, and then we probably have such a corrective notion, just like any period of XRP is doing in general, and then around 35 cents is the best opportunity. You should be interested in XRP, and I do have interest in XRP, but that's basically only given that the BTC pair is doing this, which means that the BTC pair broke out of a downtrend, so you're eager to look for any higher time frame support resistance flip, in which the main area that I'm looking at for XRP to flip levels, there's actually two ranges that I'm looking at. The main area that I want to see XRP flip, and it's also a daily OB as you can see, is the area around 2400 sats. So in the case that we're going to consolidate for the coming period and we hang around this area just like we have been doing previously, get compression going, I'd definitely be interested here, as the next breakout upwards will most likely bring XRP here. So the next move on XRP is going to be a heavy one. It's going to be a heavy one on Doji, on XLM, but you have to time it well when you want to jump into this asset. Second level, if we drop a little bit further down, is the area around 2000 Satoshis, but preferably I want to see 2400 hold, as that's the range low, flipping that for support again, and we can start targeting the next range resistance. So this is my update for today. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be back tomorrow with a new fresh one. Today I'm going to travel around the country, so you won't hear that much from me. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Check out my website, where we still have a discount for the next few days regarding the memberships. We also have consultancy now, which is also on the website. So stay tuned and have a wonderful day.